What's up? It's Joe with OCDetailing, and we brought the sparkle today. So I got a black Plaid Tesla Model X behind me, but it doesn't look black. It actually looks very sparkly. It changes colors. It's going from purple to blue to a little bit of green, and you can still kind of see the black in it. This is an effect caused by STEK DYNOprism, which is a 10-year paint protection film. It's basically just like the clear film you'd put on the car, except it has this really crazy sparkle effect on it. Our customer George wanted to do something really special with his car, and he wanted it to look purple, but not all the time. So we did 100% custom wrap with DYNOprism on this thing. We finished the entire car off with CQuartz Finest Reserve, and then just to make sure it was extra cool, we did 3M crystalline tint on all the windows, including this massive front windshield in one piece. I know a lot of people struggle to do that, but we got that one down to a science. So one thing is, I know a lot of shops when they're doing a job like this, and I hear it from customers, is that they explain that they need to charge more, they need to do more work because they need to make sure they go extra hard on wrapping edges and corners and stuff, because you don't want to see any of the existing base paint. But us, we actually, all our installs are that way. So it was no different than wrapping just normal car. It was like no different in process for us. So you can check it out. All the corners and edges, like super clean, super wrapped in. You literally can't tell that this isn't paint. And you can't tell film's there. There's a 1/16 of an inch right here that we got to wrap over. And you can, as you can see by all the sparkles there not being black, we did. So this is wrapped and tucked in there. Really hard corners to get into, really hard edges. We still tuck the film in and wrap it because we just care so much about our install. So we spend all the time heating these things up and locking these down, because I keep seeing it happen all the time. We have customers coming in a lot lately, actually, with cars that they're not happy with the installs, and they say when they pick them up, the install looked pretty good. And then what happened is after the car got out in the wild, they had a bunch of edges lift, and they had a bunch of things that needed to be trimmed back. And now what was clean when they picked it up no longer is. So we spend a lot of time heating up edges and locking them down to make sure that this stuff's not gonna fail later, like a week or two after you pick the car up. And you just end up with basically a pre-cut install that was risky, because now I'm cutting all over your paint to clean up my edges that have dirt in them. It's really important to us that everything stays the way it is when you leave, and we have you come back a couple weeks later just to check the car over and make sure it all is as it should be. And that gives you this result, and it'll stay this way. And it'll look like this for years to come. You'll wash it, you'll do stuff to it, the edges aren't gonna lift, they're gonna stay down. Thanks for watching. I'm Joe with OCDetailing. And Alex is walking backwards.